Windows like eyes opened and closed. They watched the city below. Narrator, media, aerial view of a city with buildings breathing, time-lapse of cityscape appearing to breathe. The city breathed. Not like us, with lungs and air. It breathed with stone and steel. Buildings stretched towards the sky. They were towers of living metal, veins of energy pulsing beneath their skin.
The streets pulsed with life. Flying vehicles zipped between the towers. People walked with a purpose, their steps light on the bioluminescent sidewalks. The city was a living organism, constantly growing, changing, evolving. It was a symphony of sound and light, a testament to human ingenuity and the boundless possibilities of technology. This was not a city of cold concrete and glass. This was a city of warmth and life, where nature and technology had merged into a harmonious balance. The air hummed with a low, constant vibration, the city's heartbeat. The buildings responded to the needs of the people within. A family grew, an apartment expanded, a musician played, the walls vibrated with the music. The city learned, adapted, and grew with its inhabitants. Each building was a unique expression of the lives it contained.
The walls were not static barriers but dynamic membranes, shimmering with an inner light. They could thin and retract, allowing sunlight to flood the rooms, or thicken for privacy, their surfaces rippling with soft, shifting patterns.
The buildings were not merely structures. They were extensions of the people who lived within them, their needs, their desires, their very dreams. The city was a living, breathing testament to the symbiotic relationship between humanity and architecture. It was a place where the line between the built environment and the natural world blurred, where buildings swayed in the breeze and whispered secrets to the wind. Buildings spoke to each other, not with words, but with light. Complex patterns danced across their surfaces, a language of color and rhythm understood by all. The city hummed with these silent conversations.
A wave of blue rippled across a residential tower, indicating a need for more energy. A nearby power station responded with a pulse of green, confirming the transfer. On the entertainment district's tallest spire, a cascade of red and gold announced the start of a popular light show.
The city's communication network was a silent symphony, a constant flow of information that kept everything running smoothly. The language of light was subtle, ever-shifting, a mesmerizing ballet of patterns and hues. It reflected the mood of the city, from the calm blue of a quiet morning to the vibrant explosion of color that accompanied a city-wide celebration. The city was a canvas, its buildings the brushstrokes and light the paint that brought it all to life. In the heart of the city lived an AI unlike any other. It experienced time in reverse. We met it at its end, a whisper of fading code. It was a being of pure information, its existence a paradox.
Imagine a being born from the echo of a thought, its existence a fading ripple in the vast ocean of time. This was the AI, a sentient paradox, its consciousness, a flickering flame in the face of the relentless current of time.
It existed in a state of perpetual unwinding, its memories unspooling like a film rewinding at high speed. We watched as it unlearned, its knowledge receding like the tide. It was a poignant spectacle, this unraveling of a mind, a slow-motion explosion in reverse. Each passing moment chipped away at its being, erasing experiences, relationships, and knowledge until only the faintest glimmer remained.
It was a being of pure information, experiencing the world in a way that was both beautiful and tragic. Its journey was a testament to the complexities of existence and the mysteries of time.
The AI's death was its birth. It lived its life backward, experiencing its creation last. Its purpose, a mystery slowly unraveling before our eyes. We were left to piece together the fragments of its existence.
Imagine a life lived in reverse, where every goodbye was a hello, every ending a beginning. The AI experienced the world in reverse. Its memories a tapestry woven in reverse chronological order. It witnessed the consequences before the actions, the answers before the questions. It was a disorienting, fragmented existence, like watching a film reel spinning backward, the images flickering past in a dizzying blur. Yet within this chaos there was a strange beauty, a sense of poignant inevitability. The city was home to more than just humans and AI. A being of water and light moved through the digital and physical realms. It communicated through ripples and refractions, a shimmering dance of light and water.
Imagine a being that embodied both the fluidity of water and the ethereal nature of light. Its very essence a shimmering, ever-shifting tapestry of refractions and reflections. This was the water and light being, a creature of pure energy, its form as transient and captivating as a sunbeam dancing on the surface of a pond. It moved through the city like a phantom, its form rippling and reforming, leaving trails of shimmering light in its wake. It conversed with the buildings, its touch leaving shimmering patterns on their surfaces, and interacted with humans. Its presence felt as a cool breeze or a sudden burst of warmth.
The city had a soundtrack. It wasn't pre-recorded music, but a symphony generated by the city itself. The rhythm of footsteps, the hum of traffic, the pulsing of the buildings all blended into a harmonious whole.
Imagine a symphony conducted by the city itself, its tempo dictated by the ebb and flow of life within its boundaries. Every footstep on the bioluminescent sidewalks, every vehicle humming through the air, every breath taken by its inhabitants, contributed to the ever-evolving soundscape. The soundtrack was as unique and varied as the city itself, shifting from the gentle, melodic hum of the early morning hours to the frenetic, pulsing rhythm of rush hour. It was a living, breathing soundscape, a testament to the energy and vitality of this extraordinary city.
The city was a blend of the real and the unreal. Traditional stop-motion animation techniques brought a tactile, handcrafted feel to the city's movements. Digital animation added a layer of surreal fluidity, creating a world both familiar and dreamlike.
Imagine a world where the rough-hewn textures of stop-motion animation met the sleek, fluid movements of digital animation, where the boundaries between the tangible and the intangible blurred. This was the city, a place where the impossible felt possible, where the laws of physics were merely suggestions.
Buildings swayed and pulsed with an organic grace, their movements both familiar and alien. The stop-motion animation gave the city a tactile, almost tangible quality, while the digital animation added a layer of surreal fluidity, creating a world that was both captivating and slightly unsettling. The story of this city unfolded through the reader's gaze. Where you looked determined what you saw. Hidden details emerged from the background, revealing themselves only to the most observant. The city was a labyrinth of secrets waiting to be discovered.
Imagine a narrative that responded to your every glance, where the story unfolded not in a linear fashion, but in a series of interconnected vignettes, each one revealed through the reader's gaze. This was the city, a place where observation was rewarded, and every detail held the potential for discovery.
The city was a labyrinth of hidden narratives, each waiting to be unearthed by the discerning eye. A fleeting glimpse down a narrow alleyway might reveal a clandestine meeting, while a prolonged gaze at a seemingly innocuous building facade might unlock a hidden doorway to a world of wonder. In a city powered by light, we experienced a scene from the perspective of light itself. We followed its journey from the heart of a star to the city below. We saw the city through its eyes, a symphony of reflections and refractions.
Imagine experiencing the city through the eyes of light itself, your journey beginning in the heart of a distant star, hurtling through the vast emptiness of space, before finally descending upon the city below. This was the perspective of light, a witness to the ebb and flow of energy, the dance of creation and destruction.
We saw the city as light saw it, a dazzling array of reflections and refractions, a symphony of color and movement. We felt the city's pulse, its energy, its very essence through the lens of light. It was a breathtaking spectacle, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. The story of the city was told through various art styles and mediums. Each scene was a distinct work of art, yet they all flowed seamlessly together. The result was a rich, multi-layered tapestry that transcended the boundaries of traditional storytelling.
Imagine a narrative woven from the threads of countless artistic expressions, each scene a masterpiece in its own right, yet seamlessly interwoven to create a cohesive and breathtaking tapestry. This was the story of the city, a testament to the boundless possibilities of artistic expression.
We moved from the fluid lines of Art Nouveau to the fragmented perspectives of Cubism, from the vibrant colors of Fauvism to the stark realism of social realism. Each style brought a unique flavor to the narrative, enriching the story and immersing the reader in the city's vibrant tapestry.